Oh my God, you need to see Bird Box. If you're watching this video, it's probably because you've been bugged to death about seeing Bird Box.
Yeah.
So we checked it out and we loved it. Cool. End of review. Bye, everybody.
Well, we checked it out before everybody started talking about it on
This
Facebook.
is true. This is true.
We saw it as soon as it came out.
Yep, because we're the cool kids. We follow all the latest trends. But that is the truth. We're not trying to be snobs here. We did watch the movie on a whim when it first came out, and we're like, hey, Sandra Bullock's in this. It must be pretty kick-ass. So
I didn't realize it was Netflix though. I really did. I thought it was a new movie of hers that was on Netflix. I didn't realize Netflix made it.
Neither did I. I'm sure they had the logo, somewhere on the lower corner, but we were so tired. And
I just missed it that it was a Netflix movie, but
and honest, I really don't think that matters because Netflix has been coming out with some really great films. There's a lot of movies, a lot of Netflix originals that they've produced that pretty much slipped under the radar because a lot of people aren't really talking about them as much as they are at Bird Box.
Right.
Which is interesting. So Bird Box is directed by Suzanne Bier, who also directed Brothers and After the Wedding. It stars Sandra Bullock. Of course, if you don't know who Sandra Bullock is, you
were born under a rock.
Exactly. She was in Gravity and Speed, mostly well known for Speed.
She was in a ton of things.
A ton of
The
movies.
Proposal,
right.
Miss Congeniality.
She was a big star, from the late
romantic
80s
comedy
on up.
Yep.
John Malkovich is also in it. He was in The Line of Fire.
In the Line of
Fire. Red 1 and 2. It also stars Sarah Paulson, who was in another
An
American Horror Story. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's true. She's she's that one lady. It also stars Trevante Rhodes, who was in The Predator and Westworld, the series Westworld. B.D. Wong, who was in Jurassic Park, and that dude has not aged a day. That is crazy. I mean, he looks exactly the same.
He does. He looks. It's a great cast of people,
right.
And they're all extremely well known. And all you do is have to look them up, and you can see that this is an impressive cast of people.
I agree.
And they deliver. I mean, they really do. The kids I thought were great, and. It was a well thought out movie. Right.
And a lot of people are accusing the movie of being basically a slightly better version than The Happening, which we agree with because it is awesome. Imagine The Happening, the movie where nothing happened. I'm not a fan. Sorry. I know you love that movie, but I'm telling you, nothing happened in The Happening.
Well, no, I love him. I love the director.
Shamalama Ding Dong. Yeah, I know. You're a big fan.
I'm not a big fan of that movie in particular.
Right.
But if his name is attached to it, I do go see it because I do like him.
Right.
And so I buy his movies even if I don't like them because I believe in supporting him. I like him.
Well, unlike The Happening, there's a lot that goes on in this movie, and you guys really need to see this movie because, in my opinion, there was a lot going on that kind of reminded me a lot of like The Walking Dead. The way the characters interact, all the grim scenarios and everything, and like how you have to make all these snap decisions and everything that affect the group that you're in.
Very apocalyptic.
Yeah,
how would you act if the world was ending right now?
Exactly. And what I especially loved were the religious overtones. I'm a big fan of that kind of stuff. I love movies that have that. But in its defense, it wasn't heavy-handed. It wasn't like they were beating you over the head with scripture. It's not one of those Christian movies where it's like, it's the end of the world, but check out all these scriptures we're going to share with the audience. It's like, no, it's not heavy-handed, and for that I say it's great. It's a movie. It's clever. It's very clever. Very whoever wrote it was it Eric Heiser? Is that how you say his name? Heiser. Okay. Yeah. Well, he wrote it. He also wrote The Thing, The Arrival, Hours, and Lights Out.
The New Thing.
The Thing. We need to clarify that.
2011 The Thing.
Yeah, not the John Carpenter's The Thing, which is superior to all movies. Anyhow.
Right.
Yeah, kind of lost my train of thought there.
No, it's okay. It was well executed. He had a good thought, and I thought that you and I talked about this. We felt like he took The Happening,
right,
and made something happen out of something that you can't see, which to me is very clever, especially in your writing. I think that was the only part in The Happening where it kind of fell short.
Right.
So
And-
they excelled at that. They you know something's there.
Right.
And you're not really, you never see it.
And you know, the thing that I absolutely loved is where, like, how everyone's, you know, in a panic, everyone's freaking out, and everybody's like killing
Right.
themselves. All the normal people are offing themselves.
Yes.
And all the disgusting people of society, you know,
The mental patients.
the mental patients, the murderers, the just lower than life scum of the earth, are all of a sudden enlightened. They're like, you really need to see the beauty of this.
Right.
Very freaky shit. You see this movie, it will mess with you.
Right.
It's definitely, I would say it's scary.
I felt it was creepy.
Very creepy.
I really wouldn't say it's scary. It didn't make me want to get a blanket and cover my eyes, because I've had movies do that to
Right.
me. We'll get to those, and especially anything with a clown. And but yeah, it was creepy. It had really good elements, and I thought the payoff was worth it.
Totally.
I really
It's
did.
one of the newer films, because if you notice, a lot of the newer films that are being
The
made,
end just
like, they'll have a good beginning, an okay middle, but then the end leaves you like, what
Like,
the hell?
what?
Like, why'd you guys even make this film if you're not
What
even going to have a
just
good
happened?
payoff? Exactly.
What did I just watch?
Thankfully for everyone who is going to see this movie, you
Yes.
definitely won't be disappointed. We encourage you to watch this film.
Definitely.
Check out Bird Box. It's great. You won't be disappointed.
Yes.
And don't forget to like and subscribe to our page.
and comment below.
Yes. 'cause
And we're sorry that we have not been here. We did not do that in the beginning. We did not apologize for not posting in a while.
That's true. We haven't posted in a while, and we
I
do
was
apologize
sick.
for that. She was sick. We got a lot going on, you
Yes.
know, especially with the holidays and everything. And we hope you had a great holiday.
Yes.
But yeah, please continue to follow us. We love you guys. Thank you for following the Two Grumpy Reviewers and sticking with us. And we promise some more entertainment in the near future.
Bye.
Bye.